Oh, we have to do it.
Alright, we're going on. Ready in your seats?
You're sitting here. He needs to put his thing on.
I don't know the thing.
I believe you have a microphone, Kathy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have a thing. You
Slide.
I'm gonna give you.
Only 4 minutes.
You have a.
Well, how come the monitor's not?
It would be nice if the monitor was on.
Where does this go?
Lapel. Let's get it up.
Okay.
Are we on? I can't even tell. The monitor's not on. Monitor, is someone turning the monitor on?
Where does this come from? It's nice.
It'll get hotter.
Cold winter's night to sleep.
No, the monitor. Hi, welcome to another amazing Breezing with Bierman. The monitor is not on. I am actually going to get mad right now. Being a major worldwide star in my own mind, and I don't understand why we can't get simple, technical.
Could you redo that?
I guess I can. Well, let me go to my manifesto, at least. I'm going to look at this other camera, because this is going to go on YouTube. I have a short political manifesto that has to do with what's going on here in Princeton with this building, Valley Rd School. Oh, there's a monitor up. Oh, they changed it on us. I don't like that profile. I gotta fire somebody. Anyway.
I don't like your voice.
Get a hair. Get a hair. This is my manifesto. A well-targeted solution is more cost-efficient than letting a chronic problem blister like a pus-filled wound.
Don't talk about your mouth like that.
But the Princeton Regional Schools doesn't seem to get that. Case in point, this building, this electrical system, the hole in this roof. Questions. Why did Judy Wilson, that's the head of the Princeton Regional Schools for those who don't know, and the Princeton Regional School Board let this public asset deteriorate? I'm not doing really good with my
Public asset, you say.
Yeah. It's a crime against the taxpayers of the new Princeton. Solution. Why did the Princeton Regional Schools let save Valley Rd School? Actually, they want to turn it into a community center and low-cost nonprofit office space. This would at no cost to the taxpayers of Princeton. And let's not forget all this phony rhetoric that's going around. It would take $10 million to rehab this building. That's not true. It's too low. Call me Thomas Paine, and let's have some common sense. If Judy Wilson and the Princeton Regional Schools do not do the right thing, I might have to call upon my own Breezin with Bierman media minions to flash mob their building. You've heard of Occupied Wall Street?
Zero.
You've heard of Occupied Wall Street? It'll be Occupied
Your
Princeton
bathroom,
Regional
please.
School. Do you want to see Kurt in his underwear at 2 o'clock in the morning in your office? No, you don't. It's probably yellow tainted. So that's what I have to say. Again, this...
I'm a commando.
Yeah. No more BS. I'll call on Liz Lambert too. We'll go to her house. I know where she lives. She's the mayor of
Liz
Princeton.
Lambert, you said?
Lambert. I didn't really ask for your input. Now with that said,
When you make mistakes, I feel as though I need to butt in.
I'm warming up. I'm evolving. Now we have with us some distinguished guests. We have Gordon A. Jacoby, PhD.
Do you know Gordon Gecko?
Gordon Gecko, personal friend of mine. Yeah, I see him in those ads for that insurance company, right? Gordon Gecko. Isn't that the guy? Yeah.
Yeah.
What brings you here today? Besides, we know in the past you've worked with many famous actors, Nicolas Cage, Olympia Dukakis, the Cotton Club. You've helped with people with maybe some people say I need enunciation, electrocution.
Good luck. Yeah. Electrocution in your case.
Yeah, that's about right.
Some people
What
find
was
my
that question?
mangling of the English language endearing. Anyway.
Slow down. That's the key, right?
Okay, I'll talk.
One of
slower.
the keys.
What else do I need to do?
So what was your question?
What do I need to do to speak better?
To speak better?
Stop speaking.
I think, yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
Don't communicate at all with anybody. But if you really want to speak better, you can start a little program in which you read some materials and try to pronounce them cleaner and try to raise your voice. But for you, I say slow down. You gotta slow down, that's the key. That's why you run into problems in pronunciation.
He needs to retrain himself. Because he really butts in when I'm talking, and he goes, blah, 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 you know, and it becomes a mess.
Yeah.
I'm eclectic and interesting, you're not. So, when you worked with these famous actors in the 80s, each came with their different set of needs or wants, and you would kind of map out a program for them?
Yeah, well, the two actors you mentioned, Olivia Dukakis and Nicolas Cage, were working in films or plays, and they needed a particular dialect for the movie, in the case of Nicolas Cage, and he was supposed to play a New Yorker, but he's a kind of quintessential Californian. So I had to try and get him to learn some of the qualities of being a New Yorker, dropping his R's a little more so you can say New York, right?
Yeah.
Instead of saying New York, New York, right? A little tougher because he's playing a kind of, he's playing a gangster.
Yeah, kind of
Tough guy.
Italian American, yeah.
Yeah.
My hand. You took my hand.
My hand. That's one of the pronunciation, but you know, Italian. I grew up in New York, and the three prominent speech patterns in New York for many, many years were three quite distinct speech patterns or dialects. Italian, you got your Italian.
You got your Italian right here.
That's right. You got on them talking about.
Yeah, you got a
Yeah,
problem.
yeah.
How do you have a problem? You have a problem? No, I don't. Because
That sounds like it's from someplace upstate.
Right.
Problem, we don't say that around here. But, you see, this is the kind of thing when you grow up in New York, you listen to people speaking, and I particularly imitated them and enjoyed, learning words in foreign languages. I was a street kid. I grew up on the street, so I was always listening to people. I liked it. It was far away. It was kind of like a magical kingdom.
right.
You know, he uses a lot of that as Jon Stewart. He's frequently going into these little dialect things, and he's so good at it.
He is
He grew
so
up in
good.
Lawrenceville.
That's right.
What's the second? What are the other two dialects? Are these Manhattan or New York based? You mean?
Yeah, well, you have your Italian, you have your Irish,
Do some Irish.
Working class.
New
Irish.
York Irish.
New York Irish.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, move that car over here.
Yeah,
You
buddy.
understand?
Yeah, yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
get that car over there, I'm gonna run you. Or something like that. A lot of front-of-the-mouth pronunciations and,
A lot of the classic New York accent might come out of the Italian immigration in the 19th century.
that's right. That's exactly where it came. A blending of the old with the new. That's what language is all about.
Because someone
How
told
it
me
changes.
the root of working class New York accent, the root, but it blended. It's like a Manchester, Liverpool working class accent, and then it's blended in with all the different accents.
In New York?
That's what I heard at one point. Like a Bronx accent, they can trace some of the words to like Manchester or something.
Or
I wonder if
Liverpool.
I wonder if the Dutch accent, 33rd Street.
That's Irish.
Irish, huh?
Yeah, anything, the Irish pronounce that combination of sounds, the sound, as or, right? Turty.
Oh, that's how I came right with
Then the
that.
second generation, the guys I grew up with, the Irish guys, couldn't quite pick up that sharp R, so it turned it into 33rd Street.
33rd Street.
33rd Street, you hear it?
Yeah.
So 33rd, and you hear that. Yeah, that's the way I spoke.
The Barry
when I was a
voice.
kid.
What's the third accent in New York?
The
Yiddish.
third accent is Yiddish. Yeah,
Yiddish.
the third accent.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
Give me some Yiddish.
You
How
want
come-
to give you some? Jon Stewart does that quite well.
You want it?
Yeah. So look, I'm your grandmother. You want to talk to me? You come here and you talk to me, but you're going off with that trickster. What are you doing? That's okay. So, and you make the faces. You find the
Word.
faces, you find the movements, you find the tensions, and then you're off.
And the Yiddish has a lot of the hand thing
Aye.
that we associate with
Aye,
Italian.
aye.
So does Italian. Irish doesn't have a lot of hand things except, punches. But Italian is this way.
Do these three accents mingle much? Did you see much Yiddish with Italian or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.